Hello, I'm Earl, and welcome to Earl's Live. I have a very interesting guest. Always a pleasure having her in the program. I remember the first time I did an interview with her. She came along with a patient. I don't know if you remember that. You remember that? long time ago. My guest on Earl's Live is Mistress Regina Janga, Midwife. How are you doing, Miss Janga?
I'm okay, thank you. Good morning.
It's good. You know, I caught you there by surprise when I told you about, when I mentioned that you came with a patient. You remember this young lady that was going to deliver a baby, remember?
You remember? No, it's right? So long time ago. Maybe
it was a lady from the Dominican Republic.
Oh.
And she came on the show.
Maybe if I the name, then I don't know
right.
what
I don't remember her name, but you know, it's amazing. I've done thousands of shows. I don't remember everything, but I remember that one.
Oh, okay.
So things go with you otherwise.
Good. I'm okay now. You know, we are in the process to relax. we all are aging, but we have to take care of ourselves. Our health is the most important thing. Yeah. We can continue to go working, kill ourselves. We have to have time for ourselves.
Yeah. No, it's amazing because, you know, you as a midwife, that's a profession they call you at any time too, right?
Yeah, you see, when it's raining, and so you have to, because the people depend on you, the pregnancy woman depends on you. You can't leave her like that. Look, if you are working in the hospital, it's different because there are other people there, the nurses, doctor, that can take the patient and wait till you reach. But I am a person that loves to go my home delivery. I find that at home it's more cozy, the people is more relaxed, and it is the family come together, and that we need.
Yeah, you know, it's amazing. I was telling you before we started the program that I was born at home. Mm-hmm. I wasn't born in the St. Rose Hospital like most other people, you know.
Yeah.
And today things have changed because I don't know why, if people are not aware of the benefits of having the baby delivered at home. I don't know what has happened over there.
It's not that things is changed, but things was already like that when I come here. Oh. I am the first midwife that is doing home delivery and had a clinic too. But after a long fighting, you know, when you come in, if the government don't know you, they leave you paper down there and never come out. You have to walk behind it. But since I was busy to study, my vision was to help the people at home because I see that is a very important thing because the family will grow together. The husband is involved in that. Maybe mommy and daddy is over there outside waiting. But the most important is, let we say, you, the husband, and your wife make that child together.
Yeah.
And then you have to get it together. That is the nice and important thing. I see a lot of people come really, maybe they have problem, but when that happens, they come really together. In the hospital, it's different. Sometimes, I work a lot in the hospital too. Before, I was midwife and where after too. Sometimes we send the father outside. When I become midwife, I never do that more. But before, there is like a protocol that you do, but I never. And when I came here, I always tell the husband, if you are not there, look for somebody to do the delivery.
Yeah.
Because then, you know, husband and wife meet each other. It is not, first you get that child, you have to take care of that. That is the start.
You're right. You know, I was smiling to myself when you were mentioning about delivery at home, because as I said earlier, I was born at home, and they told me that when I was born, there was a lady by the name of Mother Thomas. She was the neighborhood picture, and they said she just took me outside in the night, just held me up in the.
Exactly.
You know? It's amazing. It's beautiful. I think about it like the Lion King. You know?
Yeah, but that is our culture. That's the way. After I finished the study, I went all over to learn the culture of the people. That's the way I know. why you have to, because sometimes you busy with somebody, if you don't know the culture, you can help the people 100%.
Yeah, yeah.
And you see, that's the way we got problems sometimes with our own people, who is Dutch people, because they don't know our culture.
Exactly.
They just line us up on the last line. Think that we don't know nothing. We know exactly or more than them.
And you originally from Bonaire?
Yeah, I'm born in Bonaire. I born at home too. And on that time, there was not midwife, and a neighbor helped my mother.
Oh, there was no midwife?
Yeah, I was only one. You have Playa, Kralendijk, and you have Rincon. I live in Rincon. That is a small, very small area.
Yeah.
And then my mother lived there, and then my mother and my father, and I born there. I am the last of the 7 children. Wow. I born at home. I'm very proud.
You're like, yeah, I was born at home, not the St. Rose Hospital. And at the time when I was born, there was a lady from Suriname that came here, Nurse Holly. She was a midwife. I don't think I ever met her.
Nurse Holly. That midwife lived long, 90-something years. She died. I was here when she died.
Oh,
yeah, I know, yeah.
So how you decide to come to St. Maarten to work as a midwife? How that happened?
You know, if I want to tell you the truth, I like to tell the truth. I come here to replace. After 1981, I never want to come to live in St. Maarten. I say, me in St. Maarten? No, man. But, you know, when I was home in Bonaire, I finished the study, and the government called me, come home, come work. But when I reached there, I start to work. When I start to work, I didn't know, because there was only one midwife, and always we had 2 midwives. One in Rincon and one in Kralendijk, the capital. And when I reach, I start to work. When I start to work, 1 week I say, oh, listen, if I don't have to do my oath, I can work. Because all those things they give you, what you have to do after you finish you study. Because, you know, we don't have university here on this 6th island for ourselves to study. We have to go away always. And every year, it's a pain on my heart to see 200 children go away.
Right.
Like go in Holland, and you know it's a different culture. And then some finish. You have to be behind them as father and mother. Call them behind them, because you don't know what will happen. Otherwise, you lose your child. And when I read that, they told me, they said, okay, you can do your oath. And when I do my oath, I was okay to continue to work, because you have to be covered when you work. Okay, when I work in there, thinking that I go stay there, in 6 months, they send a letter for me. That is the government. You know, government, if you are not in there with them.
That was the government of Bonaire at that time?
Yeah, of Bonaire. And then they sent a letter for me, no, you can work more. I have all those letters, because I talk with proof. You can work more because the other midwife is with pregnancy leave, and then she come back. I say, what? I am home and can work more. But the problem is my family name is Janga. And I was a politic inside there, Bruce Janga, that was always fighting for Bonaire.
Oh.
And they thought that I was daughter from Bruce Janga. There is no place. There is no place. So I said, okay, if I can work here, then I go put my own clinic up. Because I always say, where I work 5 years, I will put a clinic up for home delivery. Yeah. You know, that the people, we as women have to feel relaxed where we are, where we go get our baby. It's a very, very important time when you go get the baby. And then I start with that. I have all my things, because I send a letter for them. You have to ask the government if you can do. I do all those things, and I was ready. But how was replace different place? I come here in St. Maarten, I go in Curaçao, I went in San Domingo, in Holland too.
Wow.
I did do delivery of babies over there. I have babies all over the world. And then Dr. Combs, he died, was here.
Great guy.
Yeah, he was here, and he asked me, I said, no, Dr. God, not me. I don't go work to say, I don't like Maarten. That was since 1985 go up. In 1981, before 81, Dr. Gums come all the way in Bonaire and asked me to come.
Wow.
Because I was here replaced. Yeah. And he asked me, but I said, no. I'm good where I am. And then he come over there. I remember he come with a nurse, and that was Brother Nurse Antoine Raphael. Very good nurse too. Used to work in the emergency room here, but I think he is with pension now too. And Dr. Gums goes all the way there to ask me if what he told me, come, help us out. As soon we get one midwife, we can leave. I'm still here. And he leave me here.
You're still here 30-something years later.
Yeah, and I left here, I told you, left here like three to 5 years without writing in, because my mind was not for staying here. For true, but after 5 years, you always have people that advise you, and it was very good advice that this gentleman gave me. This gentleman was the head of census office in Bonaire. I said, Mrs. Janga, you come here always, you change your passport, to change your ID card. You are there. It's better you write you over there. If you come, you can write out. And it was a very good idea that the gentleman gave me. And I did that. And when I did that, I write in here. And so before that, I sent a letter to the government that they can put my clinic up, because I go be 5 years. And I promised myself in 5 years I want to
clinic,
put. Yeah, that is 1996. I sent a letter in, and while I building, I was working, Louise, all those things. Then I start to build, say, my house gone. Then I say, okay, I build exactly one time for do the clinic downstairs. And then what happened? Those papers stay in for like 6 years.
Wow, 6 years.
Because while I build it, I don't worry with that. I say they're walking all the office that they have to work. But after that, when I go check, nobody know where my paper was. They disappear. Then I have to start again. But I put them in again, because I have all the copy. I go put it in again. And so I start that day. But for come back, when Dr. Gums asked me to come here, then for a while, till she gets somebody else to come work here, I said, okay. We sent like more than 5 people to study midwife, but none of them come back. We have one there. She have like 3 clinics.
Where?
In Holland.
In Holland? From St. Maarten?
Yes, from St. Maarten.
Oh, wow.
We have 3 clinics there. And she was the one, when she was studying, she told me, Mrs. Janga, I was the time that I want to go back home, because I reached my 60th year. I want to retire. And she said, no, wait for me. I need to go 1 year more. I said, okay, I will wait for me. And she is the next one that leave me, stay here till till now. But after 1 year comes something, she married, but now I'm glad for her. She have 3 clinics there in Holland.
Oh, no, in case you've just joined us, this is Oracle's Law. My guest is midwife Janga. She's my guest here on the program on Hot 99.9 FM radio, Facebook, and YouTube. It's amazing. I've known you for a long time, and I see the passion you have for your work and your patient. Do you remember the first delivery you made on your own?
On my own, the first delivery, that was when I studied. The first one, that was when I busy to study. And that one, no, before I studied. Because when I say I go study midwife, we have a doctor in Bonaire, and it was from a friend of me, Mrs. Chela Jacobs. That was her last baby. And then that child is big now, have 5 children now, and so. And when the doctor said, it was a Dutch people, they don't trust in us, no. It was a Dutch doctor. Oh. And that was Dr. Welvaart. He died a long time, but he told me, oh, you want to go do midwife? There is a patient. And that was my first delivery.
Really?
On my own, no study, nothing.
Wow.
Nothing, yeah.
And how it went?
It went perfect, it went good. Then you say like, but when I come back, it's himself was the one that was the head of the public health. And when I sent my letter in, he put in the letter, yes, if you want to do it, because when I reach, it's how you treat the people will treat you.
Yeah.
If you're nice, you get nice back. That we call karma.
Right.
If you're bad, you get bad back. But I was working in the hospital, and I was always nice with the patient. You come there, that time was the non time, and the non is learn on that.
Right.
But now when you come to the hospital, it's like you come to a business. And like you come to the hospital, it's like some people, hey, if you want to do that, you better leave. If you want to, no. Sick people, you have to treat them very nice, because when you're sick, you change. I change when I'm sick. I'm not nice when I'm sick. And a doctor told me that. You are not nice when you're sick, because when I'm sick, I'm really not nice. I find that sick people, you have to treat them nice. You have to treat them like you treat your mother. Not everybody treat the mother nice. Then I can, And then that was the thing. And that same doctor put on the same, on the paper, if you want to start with your clinic, you have to do everything by yourself.
Wow.
While we had 5 doctors, Dutch doctors, work in Bonaire, and they have the clinic. In the morning hour, they work for the government. In the afternoon hour, they use the clinic, the nurses, everything, but they self-private. And I was a local, and I could not do that. You see?
Yeah.
That is what happens in all those countries too. And that have to be changed.
Yeah.
That's why we have to need to have politics. Like the president from Salvador. He take care of the folks. I don't say that you have to have, as minister, you have a salary like a normal, like us. But you get a big salary. Come now, take care of the folk. I don't feel that the government is take care of the folk.
Yeah, no,
and it is all the time the same thing.
Yeah,
because you see, in my time it was the same thing.
And it's still the
and
same
now
thing.
It's still the same thing.
Doesn't change, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Let me, you ever keep track of how many deliveries you've done over the years? Keep a note of it?
Yeah, it's around, we got like 7,700 something.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
The reason I asked that question, I remember Nurse Harlow when she was alive, she'd walk and say, I delivered that one. When she had all this pride. Because the island was so small in those days.
Yeah.
And we had very few people, so everyone knew everyone.
No, everyone,
So
yeah.
they know there's a big difference, I'm sure. When you deliver a baby...
I don't see them more. But not why? Because we have so many work to do. When you're busy with the midwife, then you do a patient, that patient gone. We have a next one to take care of that patient. You don't have time to look for those that are ready. You take care of them so many months, and then you send them to the pediatric, send the patient self to a family doctor. Then sometimes you don't see them because you're busy with your work, in and out, in and out. But now that I really have a lot of free times, when I go out, I see a lot of big, they taller than me. And then the mother, but what I find nice, that was because the mother bring them and say, look, this is the child that you get by me.
Wow.
And sometimes I don't recognize the mother's self, but when they tell me the family name, I know. Because I have my track, I have all that at home, then you pass through that.
Because you have your clinic in Ebenezer, right?
Yeah.
And that's where you also do deliveries, or you go to the home? How is it done today?
Yeah, I prefer to go to the home by the people, but some people say if they can do it at home, they could do it in the clinic.
Okay.
But at home is something very nice. I had a patient that come in, and the husband say, no, I don't want my wife got the baby at home, because they had a child already, and this child born in Holland, and the lady want to do the delivery at home, but they had a lot of problems. They have to bring it to the hospital at the end, and there she had And the husband was so afraid because they passed through a lot of trauma. This lady, wherever she come in for check, she come in crying in my office. And then I have to sit down to talk with her. But that was the nice and the finest delivery that we get at home.
Really?
And the husband, I say, listen, Mrs. Janga, everything that you need, we can put for you and you're my wife, but I don't be there. That gentleman was in the top, in the water, when the lady got the baby.
Wow.
And those couple never forget that. And that you change life from people there.
That was the water delivery that you
That was a water delivery.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The most people from French side look for water delivery.
Okay.
You get French people that come, or people from St. Bart's.
Yeah.
They want normal delivery because French side, they don't allow normal delivery.
Really?
No. You have to go to the hospital. You have to do it in the hospital. When you do, when they say, go get my baby, they say, you crazy? But I told them, look, the person that help you have to know what to do.
Yeah.
And there can come complication that you have to run the patient to the hospital, but that's the way you have to check your patient good.
Yeah.
That you can go on time to the hospital.
So people from the French side of St. they'll come to you for the
yes.
serve, yeah?
Yeah. I got one from St. Bart's. It was her first baby, that breech, the first baby. They always say you have to be C-section.
Yeah.
And that lady won home delivery. I said, but the baby was good, in good position, but at the end, she reached 38 weeks, the baby turned breech. I said, we have a problem here because the baby stay breech. You have to deliver it in the hospital. Now, in 1 week, I tell the lady, go to the beach and lay down on your back and relax, because when you lay down then the baby can move. Maybe the lady is in stress.
Oh, okay.
The delivery is coming. Those things happen. And you have other things to do. And then that is the things that maybe the baby don't settle down. The baby, we too, when we sit down, we look for a good position. The baby and your belly too, they look for a relaxed position. And you went to the beach, and when they come check, the baby turned again. The baby was...
perfect. Perfect for delivery. Wow.
She was so glad, and she got her baby normal and so. So, that's the way you can say from 6 weeks or from 6 months, you have to go to a C-section. If there is other problem, like you have high blood pressure, you have diabetes, that is other pressure, that is things that you can say, we have to watch out because this lady can be, and those people have to deliver in the hospital.
Oh, it can be delivered at home.
They can be delivered at home because then we have to run with the baby. After baby come out and the baby is come, because you have to hold, and we lose time. You can lose time with those children. You have to be one time.
All right, in case you've just joined us, you're watching or you're listening to Oral Gibbs Live on Hot 99.9 FM radio, Facebook, and YouTube. My guest is Midwife Janga. When we come back, we're going to continue speaking with her right here on Oral Gibbs Live on YouTube, Facebook, and on Hot 99.9 FM radio. Right back, please stay with us.
We are vibrant, expressive, warm, and diverse. Together, we conquer, and now we expand into new horizons, giving you more of the best. Introducing our new Banco Matico Plus with wider acceptance, purchase protection, and enhanced security. Whether you're online, traveling, or in paradise, experience more with Windward Island Bank. Banco Matico Plus. More of the best.
My guest here on the Oral Gibbs Live is Midwife Janga, and it's always a pleasure having her on the program. You're either watching us on Facebook, YouTube, or you're listening to us on Hot 99.9 FM radio. So, Ms. Janga, when you look at what you're doing, right? For people who don't know, you're located in Ebenezer, you said, right?
Yes, exactly.
That's where you have your clinic.
Yeah.
How do people get in touch with you? Phone number? How it works? Are they coming, dropping at the clinic?
Okay. Before I was in the hospital. I never worked for the hospital. I always worked for myself. Then the people could get me in the hospital. But it is like 7-8 years that I am not in the hospital more. I was in my clinic, only the clinic, but always I had the clinic and I do delivery at home when I used to have a clinic in the hospital, office in the hospital while I pay for the office. And in the hospital too, I was doing delivery. But after that, when I come out, I did not go to the hospital more to do delivery because my focus was to do it at home. So I have my house in Ebenezer and the clinic in Ebenezer too. And my phone number is 522-2900.
Can you repeat the number again, please?
522-2900 is my number. I am a little bit on retire because now I don't work 100% because you have to take care of your health and you have to be healthy to help the people who is before you because it's a lot of energy you have to put in that. And that's the way I want that everybody that think to get a baby, that they have to take care of the child. Don't leave the child like that we see the child on the road and tomorrow. No, it's not right. So what I want to tell you that I don't work 100% because I have my age too, and we have to take care of ourselves. But that I do like pregnancy exercises, Lama's classes, and we have more people here that do that. We have a lot. We have on the French side and we have on the Dutch side. Some people don't know, but they are. We have doulas that prepare you to get your baby, and that is very nice. You have to be, especially the people that go to get
That's
the baby.
That's important, really, because back in the olden days, my parents, my mother, they didn't do all of that in terms of
that day, on our parents' day, it was more relaxed. We did not have so many stress like now.
Okay.
Now we are in a lot of stress. Not only at home, but most stress comes from our big government that direct the country. If the head of the fish is not healthy, then you can be the stay healthy, who is us.
That's true.
Yeah. And they can if they contact me, I can give them the phone number from the doulas. We have on this side and we have on the French side. They're very good. I always work with them.
Oh.
And because I retire self, I don't do it a lot. But if somebody want to do that, I do it. And somebody that I know, I will do it for them. Because we have to give the woman a chance to choose what they want. Because we can stress the woman out. You have to be there. You have to do. Like on the French side, there is protocol too. When you come, you have to take this. You can get the baby without get some things for the pain. At this side, we still can choose. On Dutch side, we still can choice.
So you have a choice.
If you need it, or if you don't need, if you need it, you can ask them. And the doctor decide if you get it.
So you have that option to decide whether or not you're going to take painkiller or not.
But on French side, you don't have. They put everything is on. It's a protocol. You have to do. You have to do that.
Yeah.
You have to do that. And a lot of people don't want. In this time, a lot of people don't want to go through injection to all those things. A lot of people want to do it normal. We go back to normal. We have to prepare ourselves. At coming, it is not now, but wait.
So I mean, you have so much experience as a midwife. I would think that most women who want to have home delivery would look for a person like you.
Yeah, but not everybody can. When they reach me, I told them not everybody can have home delivery.
Because of some
because some people
health conditions.
Yeah, and they have to know that delivery is painful. It's pain. We don't talk before we talk about wave and so, but it is really pain. If you have children, you was with your wife, you know when she get the pain, how she feeling, it's pain. It's pain.
It's very painful.
It's pain.
But
Pain. And that's the way a lot of people that get a baby at home choose water delivery, because that relaxes the pain a little bit.
But it's amazing. For women are so strong because of all that pain they go through, and as quick as that baby is born, there's a smile on their face.
The pain go away one time.
Yeah.
At the end, it's really like hurricane. But after that, you see them smile when they got a baby in the hand, and so it's tough. It's really tough for the mother. That's the way, as women, we have to decide too if you want to carry a baby, and as father, the father have to decide too if they want a baby, because you can put a baby on the world and you leave her like he don't have nothing, or she don't have nothing.
What about age? Does it matter if the woman is, say, 22 or it's 45?
No, now it is like, before it was, they say 30, 35, and
Really?
now we go to 40.
Really?
Now you can get a baby. My mother got me with 42. I'm healthy, I'm good. And that time it was no doctor, was nothing. It's normal things. They're happening.
Wow.
It's your body. It's how you treat your body, what you eat. You can, some people, I have a friend, she was a midwife too. She lived 17 years with cancer.
Wow,
that's
long.
And she was not taking medication. She was throwing the medication away. And she was admitted in the hospital. They give her the medication. When they walk away, she threw them away. But she was eating healthy. She was eating, she blended all her green things and so.
Wow.
Sometimes she was living in Curacao. And when she really tired, she used to come 2 weeks and stay by me. And that was what she eat. She don't eat nothing in 17 years. That's the way I say, our body can cure ourselves, because we have to put things in that they can help.
Yeah,
that's
definitely
very important, and we need to know. And now you have so many things on the internet, and so that you can search, that you can see what is good for this, what is good for that. I believe because the people from before, look, our grandparents, they live like 90, 100 years.
Oh yeah.
There was nothing about this person have this. And now if you go on that age and you have that sickness, you still go die. And maybe they had it too, but we didn't know.
Exactly.
But they live, okay.
Right. That's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So do you see more younger women making babies now, or more, say, older women? How do you see it?
Right now, I see the middle age.
Oh, okay.
Because, look, before when I was good in the work and so, I was looking for the teenager, and so I have a time that a lot of teenagers get a baby.
Teenagers?
But now I don't have the clue about that, because I am not really into see that. Now, who come by me is like people that decide to get a baby. They are already mature, decide to get a baby, or they have children already.
I remember the last time I had you in the program, you were speaking about that, about the young people, the young women that were coming to you pregnant for home delivery and so forth.
Yeah, I had some, but right now, I don't have a lot of them. Because, look, when I come from the other hospital, then I didn't make no propaganda that people come by me. Yeah. And when they go to the hospital, most time they tell, no, Miss Janga retired, Miss Janga don't work more, Miss Janga is not in St. Maarten, I'm still here.
All of that? that you're not in
and the patient, they self, when they meet me, then they tell me. I say, oh, what is that? I am still here. When I go, I will let everybody know when I go.
And you can still see people, patients who want home delivery, right?
Yeah, because that is an option. They don't have that option. Yeah. Why I am still here? Because I'm waiting. I hope that soon come one midwife that say, I want to do that too.
So that no
then
midwife
the people have a choice. Yeah. Because it's not that people put you in a corner, you have to stay in the corner. No, it is not right. It's not right.
But it's so hard to get people with the experience that you have. And most people don't trust people today fresh out of school doing the trade.
No, but when you come fresh out of school, you self have to go around and build them up
Yeah.
I do that. I went around because when I come to, I didn't know a lot of things. It's the little things that the book show you, you know.
Yeah.
But when you practice, you go know a lot of things what there is not in that book.
So let me ask you, to become a midwife, you have to be a nurse first? How
Not really. You just have to have your high school, and then you can go you 4 years for midwife.
Was 4 years? Yeah?
Mm-hmm. 3 to 4.
Okay. But you have to go to the Netherlands now, or it can be done in Curaçao?
It is a problem with that, with the government, because I don't know which school they say this when you go study there. Like a lot of people from here, from St. Maarten, like to go to United States.
Yeah.
I don't know which school from United States, if you finish, you can go. You know.
Yeah.
Then most time they have a problem when you come back.
Yeah, exactly.
But when you go to Holland,
it's much easier.
You can come back. You don't have no problem. But how we see here in St. Maarten, the most people is speaking English.
Right.
And then English, then if they go to America, it's more easy for them. The Dutch is difficult for us that born and speak a little bit Dutch.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Oh.
But the thing is, I always say, I want to know who is the politics, one of the politics that that can say, I go put a university here, that our children, the 6th country here of Ireland, whatever they call them, don't need to leave our country to go when they are 17, 18, they're young, leave to go to study outside, to come put something here, and when they have everything done, because you send like the specialist here, it's the same thing, you send the teacher to teach them.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, they have to have the building, that's it.
Yeah.
And nobody think about it. None of the politics think about that.
They're too busy making money for themselves.
Our children, every year, 200 children have to go out.
Right?
I know children that die there.
Yeah.
I know children that die because it's too cold. Maybe they don't put good clothes on.
And it's a pity. It's a shame that we have to be like that, you know. But it's, I don't see it changing right now, you know, because what has happened, you know, everybody's so focused on themselves.
Exactly.
And nobody's focused on doing good for the country.
No, and when you see what they put in now about, we go forward now, the things that they put in is all ugly things from everybody. When those things don't have to, why you are teaching our children? It's wrong, and it is wrong.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It is wrong, because if my child want to be a minister or something, my child is looking to the minister, what all he did? What, I have to do the same thing to be there. And if they do a wrong thing, if those wrong thing, I'm busy to teach my children to be a good person for the community, and then they teach them something else. It's wrong.
Yeah.
Very wrong.
You know, and it's amazing how things have changed over the years and still haven't changed, you know? So the good things are no longer there, and it's like the bad things are taken over from the good things, unfortunately.
No, we have right people on that. Look, the president from Bikili, he come in, they have a lot of group from Banda, people, young fellow. He took all of them and put them, and those people go work outside and make the Salvador a better place. Yeah. We have to start, we don't have to be afraid for them. What are you afraid? There is gun all over. You're afraid, but there is the underworld, no place there is clean.
Right.
But if you are the one that have to do the commando, you have to change your country.
Yeah.
And we wait for somebody to do that on this six island.
Yeah,
and Suriname too. Look what happened with Suriname. Because if we were stay together, the 6 island here and Suriname, we didn't need nothing. Because Suriname have a lot of things. A lot of things. Now Brazil is taking everything, the gold and everything from there. And we are the one that was under Holland. And now we don't want the Holland come in, but we don't do like what we have to do. And we have people that can do that. Because it's not only the people that's inside. I put myself as a candidate, I could do. Maybe somebody that outside can do it better than you inside. Give those people the chance to do it, to change.
You didn't run 1 year?
Yeah, but it was on a very small party.
Yeah.
And because I was seeing that those things was wrong already,
Yeah.
you want a change. Not that the party go in, but you want to let the people, you don't get chance to voice what you have inside.
Yeah.
And look how many children, day and night I stay and catch those children out. I don't want that the children is on the street. I don't want the children, I want to see the children. I'm proud to see them good.
Yeah, and make good citizens of the country.
Yeah.
But it's amazing because when you look at St. Martin, and you look back at the time you came, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you look at it today,
Mm-hmm.
how you feel? How you see it?
It's St. Martin. If you look for outside, you will see St. Martin is a rich country. It's rich. St. Martin is rich, but not for the people local from St. Martin. It's rich for other people, investing people and so.
Yeah.
If you see it, it's so. Look, our airport. Let me go to our airport was not from St. Martin. It was from the Italian people.
Right.
But you had a soul that born here in St. Martin, that is Mr. Holiday.
Yeah.
Was governor, no? Mr.
Yeah.
Holiday.
He was the airport director.
He worked and paid the debt that now St. Martin have airport. Thanks to him.
Yeah.
That we have that. St. Martin have our own children that do good things, but those children don't get a chance.
Exactly. No, you're
If you
right.
pick all those children, put them together, you know how St. Martin go blooming?
And we don't recognize them when they do something good.
Exactly. Mr. Holiday, nobody recognized him, but the king recognized because he gave her to become governor.
Yeah.
Because he know that he do a good job.
Yeah.
Because if our airport stay from the Italian, what go happen?
Well,
I don't know.
Look, I remember that time. I remember the
I don't know.
time when Holiday was at the airport, and there were politicians who were complaining and saying that his plan was too ambitious. Guess what? And I was standing in the airport on the opening evening there, and one of those same people walk up to me and say, Oral, I got to admit I was wrong. Holiday was right.
Those people like to talk. You don't have to talk before you have proof.
Yes.
You have to have proof, then you have to talk. Like those things that they put on the Facebook, and sometimes people send things, you see those things. Very ugly things.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody have their own life, but when you come in the government, then when you have to lead a folk, you can come with things that is not right, other things that is not legal, other things that is not just the law. You have to be with those things.
Exactly.
And you sitting there, big man and woman, and you throw things in the face from each other. When the children go see that,
that's not nice.
It's not what the children become. And what they have to do, they have to start to bring the politics at school, but not this bad politics that they have. They have to bring the good one at school. They have to start a school that our children can grow up with that.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we go have a good president. We are not here, but the one that are here.
Exactly.
If still our countries exist then.
Exactly. Yeah, no, you're right. Let me ask you ever had like young women who came to you pregnant, want to do a home delivery but couldn't afford it? Would the government pay for it, or they'll have to find other means?
You see, that is the problem. I have a lot. The problem, that's the way, always we go back to the government. When the people come in by the airport, you have people that work there to see, I come in that time and I have to leave that time. If I stay more, I have to put my paper in. And kind of. I get people that come, and those people, I am not a customer. I can't see if the people have a paper or so. It's when I have to read the birth certificate, I need a legal thing to put on that I know exactly, because some people can lie, and then I go get myself in problem. But when the people come to my office, I got a lot of people that own me. And it is like people that come in, they was illegal.
Oh, so
yeah, nobody pay for that. But the government, normally the government have to carry a responsibility, because I work here and.
So they don't pay you. They don't pay you either.
No, the government itself, the government, they have a PP card before, and the people come with that PP card. But sometimes they send a letter, and when they send a letter, that person is not insurance.
Oh.
When they come with a card, they are insurance. And when I send this in, I don't get paid from the letter that they come.
Wow.
From the government. But I have a lot of people that come in, and I can imagine some people, someday you don't have a black penny. And the person come in, the person want to get my service. I can give the person my service. But don't tell me you are here 2 3 years, you can pay. It's wrong.
Yeah, definitely wrong.
It's wrong. I help you when you need the help and you do not have the money. And sometimes you call them, what they do, they block you. When it goes so long, they block you. When I used to work in the hospital too, they used to take the birth certificate and they send it to the office, the census office. That's the way sometimes we got problem. There are children that is not writing in. I have one now from all the way. That child is all the way in United States.
Really?
And that child have to be 23 years. 23? Something like that. Something. And the mother sent me, she got a baby at home. And then after that hurricane come, I don't know how they go with the baby. They go out with the baby, but that child is living in United States now, and the mother sent me to help her how she can get that things. Oh. And that things have to go to the lawyer.
Yeah.
And the lawyer have to put it in because it's already so many years.
Yeah.
I can do nothing. Only I can look to my paper and make a copy of the birth certificate again and give them. But how those people take the child and travel with the child without paper?
Wow, that's amazing.
There is a lot. Because before
and the child
they
born
come
in St. Martin.
Yeah, born by me.
Yeah.
Born in St. Martin, born at home.
You did the delivery.
Yeah, born at home.
And they don't have a birth certificate. Yeah.
But the child is there. Then maybe sometimes they travel with the wrong birth certificate from somebody else, because in my office, I was very careful with that thing, because that I don't get problem. Some person comes say, oh, my baby born, that baby from the lady born, and you can make a birth certificate, say, bring the baby, let me see it. And they'll never bring the baby. And then I tell, bring the passport from the lady. When you bring her, I check. And I have to do double work, because I have to check on the front side, maybe the child born on the front side. Because if you check by me, the child is not, I did not do that delivery. When I went to the front side, yes, the name from the lady is there, the lady got the baby there. Now the lady wants the birth certificate from me, but it is not possible. You have to write there, change your things from front side, and come write your baby in here, because the baby born there. The baby don't born here in St. Martin, in this side, that side.
Yeah.
But because the people from front side, when they get the baby here, they have to translate it in French. They write in here, they translate it in French, and then they go right over there, if they get it on this side.
It's amazing, huh?
Yeah.
So you're retired, but you still will do some work if people come to you and want a midwife.
Yeah, most time they call. Most time I give advice.
Give me that number again, the number you mentioned.
522-2900.
All right.
Most time they call, because how I don't practice a lot, then if there is something that I can advise it on the phone, I will do that. Then they don't need to come back and forth, because they have a doctor already, maybe they have a midwife already, and then we do like that.
What if young women watching or listening to this program, would you encourage them to become a midwife?
for sure, especially the most that finish the Midwife college, they can do that. They can go to Holland and then they can do that.
Yeah.
But I don't see that because it's very seldom that we have our only midwife on St. Maarten.
Yeah.
It's the one that I told you. I know the one. We sent 5 we sent up. I don't know if all of them finished, but the one I know for sure that she finished. And she come back too, She come back at that time and go search for some work. But I think
they don't want their own people.
That's the way she go back. And now she have 3 clinics there.
It's just difficult, But, it's always a pleasure having you to talk about what you're doing and so forth. Anything you would like to add in closing, Mr. Janga?
Yes, I just want to tell everybody, when you want to get a baby, make sure that you are ready for that and that you give that child the properly life that child needs till the child can stand up by his or herself. And the daddies, too, you can decide if you want a child or not. Just say, yeah, the woman want a child, that I will give her the child. Because the child need a father and a mother. The child don't need only mama. Mama won't have to be daddy and mommy together. It's not right. Everybody search for the father and everybody search for the mother. And the last time I told the people that was when I was working in the hospital, those that own the hospital, co-pay the hospital so the hospital can continue. And this time I tell those that own me, come forward and pay me that I can continue to help 2 people that I need to help.
Okay. And you have quite a bit of people that still owe you too.
A lot. I am a millionaire on the street.
Well, I hope they're watching and listening and they'll show up and make some down payment.
Yes, I hope so.
All right. Always a pleasure having you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you again. Midwife Regina Janga on Speaking of Everything. I'll see you next time on Oral Gibbs Live on YouTube, Facebook, and on Hot 99.9 FM radio. Take care. Bye.